what I've started noticing over the last couple of weeks is just how important it is to enjoy life exactly how it is. And so I remember being in hospital and being fixated on realestate.com.au. I was in hospital. I knew I couldn't work anymore. I knew our speakers weren't looking for work or getting opportunity because the company was saying, hey, don't worry, we're not going to take that speaker. We're going to wait till Lockie's healthy again and he can fly back to site. I didn't know if I could at one point or another. And so I was in hospital constantly worried about what the hell is going on. I'm not making as much money as I was. Not only that, we're really not making money at all because we don't have speakers going out to site. And so when I was in hospital, I was fixated on realestate.com.au because I was thinking, okay, we wanted to build this house up and renovate it so we could sell it and then move closer to the ocean. And so in my mind, I just kept thinking, okay, I'm going to look for that house. I'm going to look for that house, and that's going to be the house that I want. And, when I get home, we're just going to get rid of this one. We're just going to sell this. And so what that meant for me when I left hospital and come back, and it's been a year, maybe a year, 9 months since then, is that I was here, but I wasn't enjoying it. I was here, but I didn't love where I was. And because I didn't love where I was, it felt like it wasn't good enough. And if that's not good enough, then I'm not good enough. And so it meant that I wasn't working on the house. I didn't want to, help do the renovations. I didn't want to clean the house. I didn't want to do the things that I should be doing as a man, partner, and father. Because in my head, I thought, well, this isn't what I want anymore. I want to be by the ocean and I need to sell this, get rid of it so I can move there. And that's going to be where we spend the rest of our life. But in doing that, in being fixated on what I want instead of what I have, it just meant that, the life that I was living wasn't enough. And when the things around you aren't enough, how the hell can you be enough? And that's what I really struggled with, but I didn't understand that. And so the last couple of weeks I've been really focused on letting go of the idea that I'm not getting as much work as I thought I'd be getting because, I've just been used over the last 4, 5, 6 years anyway of getting so much work that I had to say no to a lot. So much work that I had to bring on speakers into the business. I think we had 3 speakers into the business so that they could go off and take the work that I couldn't do anymore. And so, that's become really hard not getting that, and it made me really stressed and oh man, I'm not getting paid to not be working anymore. I'm not getting that funding, that money, that insurance. So shit, I'm going to have to actually create it again from rock bottom. And that was a struggle. Because I really didn't know what I was actually going to be doing. I was struggling to understand, am I going to be speaking again? Shit, I couldn't even remember maybe 2 months ago all the content that I created. I forgot that I even studied neuroscience and created sessions based off of neuroscience, the mixture of that and lived experience, mental and emotional. And so I really struggled. It made me feel oh man, I have to focus on getting work again to get money again so that we're moving in the right direction. But the more I did that, the more I disliked what life was right now. And so, yes, financially, I wasn't really making much money. I was making enough through my visits of Rio and one-on-one coaching that we were paying for stuff. I was paying for it, and, that was really helpful. But it wasn't enough to, get ahead, make progress, pay off the debt that we took on after hospital just so I could, get better, get healthy and rehab. And so, in letting go of that, I realized, holy crap, when I actually just focus on, waking up, spending time with my daughter, taking the dog for a walk in nature, focusing on my health, for some reason, people start reaching out to me, and it clicked. It bloody clicked. Wow, when I focus on the stuff that matters for me, that I'm excited about, that makes me happy, that I enjoy, for some reason, that attracts people who are attracted to the way that I feel. Not that they understand that I feel that way, not that they're, giving me a hug and feeling it and going, "Ooh, bro, I can feel that in you. Whoa." No, it's not because of that. For some reason, it's just like energetically people are reaching out and saying, "Oh man, like I forgot about you doing speaking. Like, are you keen to come in November? Are you keen to come in October? Are you keen to come December?" And, randomly, that's been the most beautiful thing for me, is just getting back to the basics of life, getting back to the basics of what's important. Like my girls, my parents, my health, myself, my home, like the home that we've bought, the home that we've created. And then the last, week or so, just changing the shed around, because I was really overweight, really unfit, really unhealthy when I first put this together. So it's cool just to set it up to be something that I love. It's mine and Katie's space at night when Sage goes to sleep. I'm up here in the sauna, or she's in the sauna. One of us is working out using the ski erg or the assault bike. And I've finally put the dartboard up after 2 years of being in my wardrobe. So life's going pretty good. The last couple of days I've booked 4 talks, which I didn't expect. But I feel really happy and really excited to continue life, continue getting better within myself, with my internal focus first, and then the better I get as myself, the better I become as like the most authentic, hopefully, version of me, the better I become for the people around me too. Hopefully. That's it. Cheers.